ask you a question. If you ever found out, if you ever caught your man wanking while you are in the house, what does that say to you?
Nothing. I'll find it fascinating.
I'm angry because people are not getting married for the right reasons.
Exactly.
Do you want to get married for the right reason?
I'm not interested in it.
How many divorce showers have you attended in your lifetime?
Really, none. Funny enough, because I don't have a lot of people getting married around me.
Ah, that says a lot about you.
It's really good.
You're part of them.
You cannot mention the word marriage and not want to add compromise. It's a package deal.
Child, it's so calm out here, and I realize why. Because, I mean, we want to talk about a film.
You wear brunette hair. That's why.
Brunette? You just say brunette.
I love this girl now.
Good. Please, when I feel good, I do good, I act good, I speak good, and I talk good.
But when you don't?
Left for, when I don't. Anyway, so we want to talk about something, really calm, right? Welcome to this very, very sexy episode of Shade Corner. Look around. I mean, look at this demigod.
Everyone, my name is Charles Bond.
Yeah.
I don't go by demigod.
And all these usual suspects. Tolu.
Did you just call me Ayo?
For good reason.
My name is Tolu.
I mean, he keeps gushing about you every other time when.
Yeah.
He
misses you so much.
Yeah. And Sammy is on head tie today. I'm wondering why.
It's Pashmila.
Okay, so
Thank you. Somebody gets it.
However, we have an unusual suspect. Not so unusual. Because hey, if you see the face, you know the face. Her name. Let's introduce to you the girl talker.
Welcome to the show.
Hello, girl talker.
So the girl talker is the girl who dedicated herself to talking, literally. But the problem we have these days, now the things where they talk, those are the issues. We will find out as we proceed. But let's talk about a film.
Film?
A film?
Mm-hmm.
What's the title of the film?
This film called Marriage.
Why would you call marriage a film?
Here we go.
Well, is it not marriage?
Well, it is a film.
Is it film?
No.
It's a movie. It's fake ass.
Why would you call it a movie? Are you saying so?
It has
the
a big
movie
end.
had
It has an end.
yeah.
Yes, it does.
Every marriage has an end.
It does.
Only death does them part.
Oh.
That's what marriage is about.
That's
Why you
why
like
we're
this?
here.
Huh?
That's why we are here, to expose marriage for the it is.
Marriage what?
For the
Marriage is overrated, you guys. Don't hide on the or go through the corners. Marriage is not important. Marriage
first
is
of all,
overrated.
nobody on
Marriage
this
is just
table,
one of those
nobody on this table, to the best of my knowledge, is married. Are you married?
No.
Good. So, girl talker, please. There's a problem.
Okay, what's the problem?
I think there's a film called Marriage, because what marriage has turned into right now is looking like a movie.
It is a movie.
Why?
Bless you.
Why would you say it's a movie?
But it plays out. You watch different people, different couples play different scenarios. Good, bad, deceit, fun, and otherwise. So it's a film at the end of the day.
Yeah,
It's a film.
And the wedding is a trailer.
Wow.
Clickbait to go and watch the full.
So you seem like you seem like someone who believes a lot in marriage.
Yes, I do.
So what does it mean to you?
Marriage to me means commitment. It means two people that choose each other every day and that love each other wholeheartedly and will not cheat on each other.
Tolu, who said it has to be two people?
It has to be two people.
Who
That's
said
the
it?
original idea of marriage.
Yeah, ideally.
I mean,
Original idea.
when I mean
of marriage.
idea, I mean the original intention as to why marriage was created.
Who created it?
God.
Adam and Eve. Did
Yeah.
they ever get married?
So they didn't do like the wedding, but they were married.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
They were.
First, who did Cain marry afterwards?
His sister. Why are you asking me? Is this Bible study?
No,
Okay.
so that you can see the error in
Okay,
your
Error.
line of
Okay,
thought.
call it error if you like. That's your opinion. But I think marriage is commitment between two people who choose each other every day.
So can I just say this, right? And I'm not trying to be, however, but I'm just going to say my mind on this table. Right? I feel like marriage is fake because half the time it's almost like people go into marriage planning to fail. I'll explain. What's the idea of prenups?
Yeah.
What's the idea of court marriages? It's almost like at the back of my mind, let me have a plan B.
That's why I called it a film. Like you planned a fully planned production.
It's very scripted.
I mean, we cut marriages, right? I don't think the idea behind it is that we're going to get this dissolved just to let the government know that we're married. Because we live in a society.
The reason for the comment is just in case the man is moving mad. The police will bring him.
Okay, it's usually the man that moves mad, right?
Or law enforcement in this case.
I like that you said that. It's usually the man that moves mad. It's
Wow,
okay.
but
I don't say it's usually.
But that was what you said.
That's what you
When
said.
you
said
ask
when-
people,
when you ask, because I'm not sitting down here just talking, right? I have asked people who are in marriages, a few couples, why did you get married? And then the number one, I mean, I've asked a couple of couples, but like the major reason you hear is, oh, for children. And I'm saying, I can have kids without being married.
Exactly.
You hear family, I can have a family without being married.
How do you have
Is
a
that-
family
is that the
without
reason?
being married?
What do you mean, how do you have a family without being married?
How do you have a family
Maybe
without
about
being married?
companionship. Is that even a...
People strike deals.
I mean, come on now.
That's not family. That's not family. I think you just said people strike deal.
Yeah, to have a family. You don't need to be married to have a family.
I understand, but you know, there was something Charles said I just want to touch on.
Okay.
He said he asked a few couples.
Yes. Quite a few.
But usually,
Quite a few.
fair. But that's just a little percentage in the number of many people that are married. You've not really done
And I'm telling you that there
you're
are
speaking
reasons.
based
And I'm telling you why I asked. Why did you get married? Why are you still married? What was the rationale behind getting married? You don't hear, oh, because I saw her and I thought she was the most perfect thing or whatever. You don't hear, oh, I think he's the most amazing man and I wasn't. No. What you hear from our parent generation is
Family.
marriage, family. It was time. It was time.
Yeah.
That's all you hear. And I'm saying, what does that even mean? So are you saying that if you're unmarried,
You won't be
for the rest of
happy.
your life, you will not be happy, you
That's
can't
what
have a family, you can't have
society
children,
says.
you can't be successful?
Okay.
I think that the idea of marriage in Nigeria and Africa is quite bizarre.
I mean, I did not say if you're not married, you can't be successful. You can be everything.
I'm telling you
else if
what
you're not
I
married.
was told.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Why you the vex?
I'm angry because people are not getting married for the right reasons.
Exactly.
Do you want to get married for the right reason?
I'm not interested in it.
What is this right reason? Let's start from there. What is this right reason?
Because
if
he's the
you
one
say
that said
marriage-
people are not getting.
If you say
Married for the
companionship
right
and then in the same breath
Because
say love is not enough.
Sammy, because
Don't break
I
our
feel
thing.
like when you're getting married to a human being, you're getting married to the person.
Yeah.
The children are not there.
First.
The 20 grandchildren are not there yet. This is the person who I am seeing. So why are you looking beyond the individual and you're thinking of children who might not even come? So if the kids don't come, what happens? This person is not important anymore?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Hey,
please.
because no, our
Okay, Charles is really pissed right now.
Wait.
Okay, so you agree
And
with
then our
Charles?
parents' generation, half of them, if not 1/4 of them, they literally survived marriage.
They did. They're still surviving.
They're still surviving marriage.
You make marriage sound like war.
But
They
it
survive.
It is, that's
is
basically
what it
that's-
is.
Then why do we celebrate going into it when
Because
it's war?
Because it is now,
Society-
thank you,
society
it's now
has
aesthetically
You have to get
pleasing.
married.
It's not pretty. All people are concerned about in this generation is the wedding has to be on Bella Ninja, the photographer has to be this person, the event planner has to be that person, and it's not about the marriage.
But then again, I don't think that that's absolute. Like I said, I believe strongly in marriage, and I feel like there are people that go into it for the right reasons because they feel like this person is my person.
What
we
are the
connect
right reasons?
because you
If
love
they
the
tell you
person
now.
and you want to spend the rest of your life with this person.
And raise a family and
There are some people, no, let's be fair. You get people where we say they no really born and
they're
they
happy.
stayed.
Yeah.
You understand? So those ones, they're fine.
And then 5 years down the line, love is no longer not enough.
It's never
You
enough.
need Jara to
Love
patch
is never enough
this
for
as you
marriage.
go forward. Why?
Because
Because
So
we
love
live in
is
a real
not
world.
enough.
We live in a real world.
companionship.
I feel like that question is for you because you really believe in it.
Do you understand?
Yeah, so like when love is not enough anymore.
I mean, so from the beginning, I don't think love is enough.
Got you.
So it's not like you
from
get
before
to a point.
you enter.
Yes, I don't think you now get to a point. Like you rightly said, don't look at what is to come. Look at the person, the individual, and with that, you can now make decisions.
But people change.
Yes, people change, but people hardly change.
People change all the time. Not
people
hardly.
change
all the time.
What I mean is, at the very core of a person, they would hardly change. It would take time for people to change, especially as an adult. Depending on the situations, the reason why you think somebody changed is because maybe the scenario or the environment was different, so you think that they changed. But back to what you were saying about love being enough or not being enough, I feel like from the starting, love is not enough. You think about other things because again, you live in a real world, you begin to see this person for who they really are, you begin to understand better about this person, and especially in this African context, you're not just marrying the person, you're marrying the person's family.
Yeah.
So that shapes who the person is.
All right, so
it's a lot beyond just love.
The way that we have all been riled up about marriage, and it makes me
that statement is self-contradictory.
It makes me wonder. It makes me wonder if we are not looking within. Did our parents not survive this film called marriage?
They survived it, no. That's the word.
Because you guys made it a war now.
Because you just said survived. They survived
because of what you said. That's why.
Okay, that's what you're saying. Okay, gotcha.
Yes, but our parents stayed.
They did.
And I'm not talking about the parents who endured. I'm talking about seeing your parents, bicker with each other, like can't get their hands off each other and all of that.
Oh, the good ones.
Yeah, the good ones.
But the very few.
Yeah, but then the ones that stayed together. So what do you think happened with those people those people that stayed?
I think they made a deliberate choice and stuck to the choice.
Yeah, they made a deliberate choice. They were lucky to find each other because these days,
lucky, yeah.
You don't find that person that likes you for who you are, that doesn't want to use you. Do you understand? So it's luck.
So I think we have different types of people.
I say they stayed because of societal norms.
Thank you. Tradition.
Back then, it was not cool to divorce.
You can't even think about it.
Now people throw divorce showers.
Yeah.
I just met my husband.
I've been to one.
Yes. A cake.
So now there is an out in marriage. Yeah. Back then, people didn't think there was an out until one of the spouse dies. And even then, people would stay on marriage for the rest.
So they just endure marriage.
So you're saying, you guys are saying that's how, even with that management, they managed to stay 2 women, 3 women stayed with 1 man.
And more,
just like that.
Again, like Sammy said, it was a societal norm at the time. Because maybe you saw older people do it, or all the other women in your community do it. Like, her husband got married to another person, she didn't complain, she didn't die, she's still happy.
She's happy, yeah.
Do you understand? So, I mean, I think...
She's not happy.
So it's not like she's happy, but she was able to endure it. And I think that's the same with our world today. So you see the bravery of your friend that was in a toxic marriage and she left. And then you
call it bravery is a problem for me. No.
That's how you are now sabotaging.
But you call it bravery is a problem for me.
Yeah, I think it's bravery because the world you live in again does not exactly...
Are you supposed to be brave in that kind of...
But the bravery she was talking about was the one who left.
Yes, bravery of the person.
Oh, you meant to leave?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant to stay.
No. So again, back to the societal norms. Yeah. So because you probably saw a friend, like you maybe went for a divorce shower, and you genuinely see how your friend is now happy, and maybe you are going through a toxic marriage as well. Your friend now becomes an inspiration. Like, if my friend can do it, I can do it. So same with our parents back in the day that were enduring polygamy.
They stayed because other people
were staying. So I will not be the only one in my circle that is divorced.
You're very right.
Yeah.
Let's come to...
How many divorce showers have you attended in your lifetime?
Really, none. Funny enough, because I don't have a lot of people getting married around me.
That says a lot about you.
It's really good.
You're part of them.
Woo!
Oh, Jim.
I don't know.
I think that's why the cops are there.
So, yeah, I don't attended anyone at all.
Anyways, let's come to what I call the modern day polygamy. Because now you're saying, people who wanted to stay, people who did not want to stay. I'll take you back to a Facebook post I saw one time. I think it was all this end of the year, early beginning of the year. All the men who cheated on their wives, may you not see the following day. the responses were not from the men, it was from the women.
Amen.
No, where the responses?
God forbid, my husband will not die.
So they know.
Like they literally know. So that's one of the things I said when I was thinking about this, is the fact that these women these days, these young ones, or even these ones that are going around chasing the side chicks up and down. Because what I wanted to talk about, this modern day polygamy now, they are called, the other woman is called the side chick.
Why like what was that for, Sammy? What was that? Why did you stare at her?
Leave me alone, no. Leave me alone. This is why we are here.
Sammy. So in case you missed it, her other name is the other woman.
It's her entire
So
brand.
I think that it's time. Yeah, I think it's time for her to tell us what is going on right now. Why there are still weddings happening every Saturday, and there are so many kept ladies, aka side chicks, aka the other woman, the other women out there. You understand? Because you see all of them, they are not married, they are very rich, and all of them are probably maybe selling hair or boutique, and they are single, and you know that is somebody's kept or other woman.
Let's have it.
Or they are an actress.
Let us have it.
So the other woman, do you think, I put it to you, I'm asking you.
Put it to me.
So do you think that there is modern day polygamy? Do you think that even though people are kicking against it in the open, women are still enabling their husbands or their spouses to be doing things because they look at it and they look away because they think, I have my children to take care of?
Yes. Yeah, it's enabled. A lot of women out there know fully well what happens, what their hobbies do outside, But because hobby in particular pays the bill, right? Because first, a lot of people go into marriage because of bill. The bill on the table right now, if somebody wants to marry me, I will marry them to sort out the bill. I'm not even
So it's a way out of poverty.
It is a way out of poverty, right? Because there are lots
You're
of
in poverty?
women. No, I'm not in poverty.
Okay.
I'm not out of there. But babe, you know that the bills these days is choking.
Okay.
And so most women are staying in marriages just for that bill to be paid, right? And a lot of them forget that in as much as you're in this marriage for your bills to be paid, you have children that you need to take care of. Your husbands also needs to be taken care of, right?
Okay.
And then for the women outside that keeps the man going, that keeps the family going. Mama,
She keeps
Exactly
I
like
said it.
I said it. And she's not in the
How
family.
does the side chick keep the
Because
family?
the third wheel is also a wheel. Please go on. Jare, Charles, please.
Sorry.
You are, please. Sorry. We apologize for doubting you.
okay, so but really,
Wow.
the women outside keep the family running.
Wow.
Yeah, women get so comfortable when they're married, and especially when they've got kids. Because they feel like, oh, I have kids to take care of. I have this man, I have this household and family to take care of. Then they neglect the husband. And then the women outside just...
So there's a case of neglect.
But you
There's
know,
a case of neglect
I can understand the case of neglect, but there are some cases where the woman is doing everything right, but this man is just...
Who he is.
Yeah,
An
just
outsider.
cheating.
So imagine a perfect woman, perfect body, doing everything right, but she's just not,
They come up with, you can't wear the same TV station forever.
No, she's just not getting it. There's something she's not hitting right.
They're shower vibes, you mean?
You tell us more about that.
Yeah, that's what it's
Oh,
called.
men love Ashewo.
Vibes.
I saw vibes.
Ashawo is different from
But
vibes.
she's talking about married people, okay?
Yes.
Yes, married people.
Okay, what's on the
Yes.
Inside marriage. It's all inside,
Inside
marriage.
marriage.
I
Interesting.
see.
Women get married and leave the spice that got the husband attracted in the first place. They get comfortable. They stop being 100. They stop being seductive. They stop seducing the man. Do you agree?
Missionary.
But then, girl talk, I'm asking you now, what about cases where the woman actually continues to put in the effort, continues to do everything that she was doing when they were, before they got married, but the man is just...
Yeah, some men are like that. There's really nothing you can do about that one. And that's why women have now realized that, okay, so far you're providing, so far you respect me, so far you don't bring it home. You keep your words, you do your shit, and I don't have to know. And then we're fine.
You see why I fault the entire essence of marriage in itself? Because I feel like if I am in a commitment that I have said before God and man that this is the person I want to spend my life with forever and ever, and something as trivial as the position you're giving me, or there's a spot you're not hitting anymore, is going to mess up that commitment. How about I tell her what to do, or tell him what he's not doing?
They're being told. Some people don't.
No, sex is not trivial, though. Believe it or not, I'm in this field where I handle people's marriages. Sex is spoiling marriages, and for both men and women. I'll give you a different case on the flip side. A woman sent a message complaining that her husband has become mission impossible, that he has grown pot-bellied and now drops on the ground,
and he cannot run.
And the whole they're like in their 40s. You understand? That their whole the whole sex is now like almost impossible and disgusting. And then she's trying to be nice about it, like, can I manage your diet and can we do something about this? Because honestly, because the sex is almost not happening and the man always wants to.
Okay.
Do you understand? So these things, and they start from small cracks. Now the small cracks, they fall off.
So you guys are sounding like this is a good enough reason to go out of marriage and get it. That's my argument.
Someone made the content and I used that also on air. And the people who were in that area where the content was about. One babe came outside and made a video in Igbo and said, please, if you are in the abroad or you travel a lot, a man, and your wife lives at Amuo Dofi,
Okota,
Agor Palace,
that area,
Satellite Town.
It's been said before.
This is all she said. Ndo, sorry. She kept saying sorry. I'm sorry. So I played that, and people from that side called and say, waiting their eye they see. The things that their eye do see for these women.
My argument to that is, I honestly believe and feel that before a woman cheats, half the time it was spurred by something a man did.
So
men just cheat because it is cute. Because my guy can come back, carry on that babe come. I can't carry babe come. Women don't do because no, that's not it. It's either the sex is bad, my man is I'm not. It's almost like, let me get my pound of flesh back. Women don't just wake up and decide to cheat. I'm telling you what I really, really honestly believe.
I have a theory.
Okay.
I have a theory, guys.
Tell us the theory.
The Sammy or not theory.
Listen.
There we go.
Marriages don't end because of bad sex, or because the man ran out of money, or because your what's it called? Your mother-in-law is a witch.
Okay.
Marriages end because of uncommunicated expectations.
Oh my God, thank you. Adults don't talk.
That's why
adults don't freaking communicate. It's the truth.
Listen,
they don't.
He's right.
They don't talk.
People are not bold.
Okay, well done, sir. Well done, sir.
And that is why you have more. And that's why you have more divorces in our generation now.
Yeah, because people are not talking.
Because listen, if I'm telling you that this is not working, and you're not willing to
do anything about it.
The difference was, I'm sorry, my love. Okay. The difference was back in the day. First of all, you don't think
you
to have that conversation.
Yeah, you can't.
Right? And then what divorce is what? They will go and do deliverance on your head first when you're thinking about divorce.
Charles, I did
deliverance. So that's and it's sad because I'm now thinking for this generation that are getting married and divorcing after 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. What conversations were you guys having before the marriage?
Nothing.
Because make it make sense that you meet somebody in 6 months and you're getting married.
You get
6 months.
I mean,
6 months is too small.
You need to.
And this person is a divorcee and hasn't divorced once, not twice, not 3 times.
Oh, wow.
You are maybe wife number 4, 5, or 6.
Yeah. They're not.
And then you're telling us with
that
full
it
chest
will stop
that you met in 6 months, and you think it will stop with you.
It will stop with you.
You must think that you're Mary Magdalene, my dear.
Rings a bell.
Is she an actor?
Please, I beg.
So many people have done it.
Can I ask? You know, you were saying something about uncommunicated
Uncommunicated
expectations. But I'm not justifying uncommunicated expectations, but I feel like this our generation, people are afraid to have those conversations because, so for instance, the woman where her husband has a pot belly.
Yeah.
You know, some men, their ego. Taking like, oh, are you saying I'm not good in bed? And some women might also read me into like, oh, are you saying I'm not satisfying
exactly.
you?
Right now, just to buttress what you just said,
self-esteem.
There are so many marriages.
So people avoid those conversations because they're trying to keep the marriage so that I don't offend my partner. But in the long run, it destroys
it still spoils everything.
Because there are so many marriages that a simple vibrator could have saved.
You get it?
Could have saved so many marriages.
Pride won't let men
should understand that this is not your competition.
At all.
We are all is a teamwork something.
Okay.
It helps. You get.
Okay, so you're saying
you agree with me, right?
So 100. You and Tolu have said the same thing. When Tolu said like you can always learn new things and try to put in the work, right? So you agree to self-gratification.
Oh yeah, of course. Now, if something is not working, and especially when it comes to sex and marriage, if it's not working, and you both are not talking about it because you feel like if you tell your hubby his belly is too big and he's not giving it to you, he will feel hot. And hubby is so in self-denial to talk to himself and realize that, my belly is actually causing this problem. Yeah. What do I have to do? No, he just goes ahead and keep trying to make love like that, even though it's not leading anywhere.
So when people don't put in the work, and this uncommunicated expectations, do you think that still with a problem with communication, if you found out without any prior communication that your partner is using a sex toy, how would that make you feel?
Of course you feel naturally bad.
Why?
Because I mean, I'm here and you didn't tell me that I'm bad. Because like I said, there's no communication. I don't know that I feel bad. I'm shocked to see a dildo in my house or whatever, a vibrator. What's going on, right? I mean, that's a rude shock to me. I feel bad of naturally.
But it does something to your esteem.
Okay. So personally, you're gonna feel bad.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of men will not feel bad. The men that already know that there's something like sex toy.
We just talked about ego.
Yes, ego.
It's going to hurt. Yeah, it's going to hurt the man's ego.
Why? You're learned enough to know that this thing is rechargeable. It can't replace you.
Let me ask you a question. If you ever found out, if you ever caught your man wanking while you are in the house, what does that say to you?
Nothing. I'll find it fascinating.
Whoa!
Yes, it's interesting.
You're not regular. You're the 1%.
Exactly.
But most people will feel bad.
Yes, understandable.
There'll be a question.
Yes,
why?
Why
you're not going to say anything.
There's something you're not telling
me. I'm gonna watch.
No,
I'm not gonna say anything. Like I said, I like it.
Wow.
Anyway,
yes.
This is amazing.
That's what you But really, let me ask you, sweetness, is bad sex enough reason for you to divorce, to end the marriage?
Well, it depends on how bad it gets.
Okay.
And
how
if it
bad
gets bad, so I'm just saying, because every other thing that we've said, these are the things I know. It's my work. First of all,
it's your work.
No, like handling this.
Okay.
I'm going to talk. My brother, at any point that you did not hit it, even when you are eating and your tongue did not go the right place, I will talk.
Direct the head back.
Like I move your head.
So you communicate your expectations.
Yeah, right? I communicate that. You understand? I communicate that. So I will communicate.
Very important.
I will help you. I will offer to help you. Depending on what's wrong, you need to see a urologist, you need to see a doctor. I will help. Honestly, have you seen me? I don't intend to spend the rest of it, because let me tell you something. There's something about marriage opinions about marriage that people do that is, when you impose your opinion, I don't like it. Married women, they'll come out and tell you, these single people don't know that when you enter the marriage self, the sex self, you will not even want to have it, to go tire you. It tire you, sister, you don't tire your husband.
And you will have it as well.
It tire you, you don't tire your husband. And that is where some of the problems are lying.
That's where 14 comes in. Abby?
And your group of the other women, you understand?
We make families better.
That's the mission and mission statement.
How do side chicks make families?
You see, the conversation is moving from side chicks destroying families to them
making it better.
You get.
If you must get married, just put this out there before we move. If you must get married, please don't compromise. Because that's all I hear on this table. Oh, is this one? Oh, if your checklist is 5, don't think that 2.5. Let me manage, because that's what's going to. Is going to end.
They will check this way.
It's dead on arrival, as far as I'm concerned. I don't understand how sex is so important for you as a single person. You dey nag boo. Then you want to settle down,
and you don't have it,
and that because he has money,
you don't want to.
And he has. I can manage. Make it make sense to me.
Those are the ones that now go and have side guys.
Yeah, of course. Because if you're not getting it,
because you're now.
Because there's an option of side guys.
Yeah.
Got you.
People for everyone.
And this is supposed to be a marriage.
For every married person, that cheats.
How about you stay single and the boys you need?
For every single
and get money from all the rich men. What is this?
The men don't stay single to follow other women. They are married, but they are still outside. 80% outside. They're just 20% inside. So if you're saying someone needs to stay single, whoever they want. How about you look inward? Because your gender does it more than.
That's what you're saying, Charles. That if you know that you cannot compromise for so and so,
give me a second.
Stay unmarried.
Most people end up unmarried.
So that's the thing.
So is that a problem?
It is, Charles.
I'm not saying it's right though. I agree with you.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying the reality.
Charles, I'm telling you that.
Then get married for the right reasons.
It makes sense.
If you must get married.
You cannot mention the word marriage and not want to add compromise. It's a package deal, my guy. But then you now say, okay, since I won't compromise, I want to stay unmarried. Then prepare for everybody to look at you like a three-legged horse.
There's even
because everybody always thinks something is wrong with you.
Even the 60-40 rule now that if the person has 60% or 80% of what you're looking for, you're good to go. You can always do it.
You can manage.
And why is what people think about me important?
That's the problem. That's a societal problem. People just...
But that's a you problem.
That's a
you problem. What people think about you. You being bothered about what people think about you. Let me say this thing as we wrap. Before I ask this final question,
can I say the L on compromise? I said something about
do compromise before they leave their comments.
I said something about compromise and how you should not compromise, right? What I meant by that, just to be clear, I really don't care for marriage, FYI. But if you decide to, get married, that's good for you. But what I meant by don't compromise is marriage in itself. It's also almost like friendship, right? Or the relationship you have between your brother and your sister. You have to compromise in it. But I'm saying before you enter into it, there's some things that you cannot compromise on. Because they're non-negotiable, because you know who you are. So when you compromise on those things and go with the idea of, marriage, I have to compromise, it's dead on arrival.
So the compromise is supposed to be in it.
Yes.
Not before.
In some circumstances. Do you get me?
There are things you should be able to compromise.
Yes. Not like, if for example, sex is important to you, money is important to you, and you want to compromise on those things before how will it work?
It won't work. I agree. It will not.
You get me? But in the marriage, there are things that you can compromise on. I like my toothbrush being chopped this way.
Yes, you can manage this
I can handle. But there are things that you can, and things that, those things you cannot, do not compromise on them before you enter it. It's as simple as that.
That's the thing.
Instance,
where the problem now is in adulthood, right? When you want to go into marriage, like a girl will have her pros and cons list.
Yes.
I will compromise this, I cannot compromise this.
Yes.
And then there's love that is on the other side of the conversation. Do you get? He ticks all the boxes for me, except one. But then I don't love him. He doesn't tick all the boxes, but I love him.
How do you love somebody who doesn't tick your boxes?
Some people do.
Bro, theory and practice, my guy. They have to.
So there's an idea where you think you like something, but then in reality, you like something else.
So you manage.
That's a lot.
And you marry somebody.
That's a lot of
with that idea.
And some people get married without loving the person, but along the line, they find a way to love.
I don't believe in that.
That thing
all that growth.
I don't believe in that.
Happens.
I don't believe in it.
You meet someone, you like them, you don't love them. But because of the way they treat you, because of the things they do for you.
So what if they stop doing those things?
No, I mean,
they do. People are different.
No, I'm not
that's how our grandmother stays married.
People don't.
That's the mentality they
it's
have.
what they are used to. It's
what if they do not have the resources
to
do that for you anymore?
And then
no. It's different when you meet a person, you don't love the person.
Yes.
And then you guys have what it's and whatever,
and then the love grows.
I'm talking about getting married without loving the person.
Yes.
And then the marriage grows, the love grows in the marriage.
Yes, afterwards it does. People
okay, guys.
Love will surprise you, my guy. Give it a chance.
Wow. Okay, guys.
Reasons for marriage.
We'll wrap this up and would like to ask you if you think that polygamy, regardless of belief, religion, faith, whatever, do you guys think, because now everything that we've said here, even the ones that have been riling Charles up and all of that, the problem is that, I don't know about other states, but this Lagos we are in is a Sodom and is a Gomorrah. The things that do happen inside this place.
Somebody said Lagos is a real place.
So, do you really believe that, you know, they'll get to a time like the Bible said, as 7 women.
It's already happening. That's not even
to a man.
Check
and
Charles'
say,
DMs. It's happening. Deny it now. Charles, deny it. We are here.
You put it to him, huh?
Charles, deny it. Say, you know, see it there.
Okay. Well, you guys think it's, you know, is it happening? Because all these ones that we are talking on the heels of it, a lot of women are claiming feminists and I can do without a man and I'm better off not married and all of that.
Yeah, I mean,
I also just want to
mention,
women, thank God there are women here, and women behind the camera. You guys need to stop enabling men. Because all of these things that happen,
it's because we allow
it's because you tolerate it. To be honest.
So Charles, I'm not justifying women tolerating.
Because why don't men tolerate when a woman cheats on him? You hear things like, oh,
because women
she cannot cheat.
Many women are afraid of being unmarried.
Okay.
Society puts
so
that pressure.
Yeah.
So they just
it's how you talk about polygamy. We are talking about polygamy, right? We've been throwing the word polygamy. There's something called polyandry.
Yeah,
and it's almost unheard of. Listen, if a woman decides to marry more than, it's a thing, right? You decide, I want to marry more than one husband.
Yeah.
It is women that will open WhatsApp group
for her
and finish her and bash her. But if a man decides to marry 20 women, my God!
And then, Charles, talking about women, when a woman is suffering in her husband's house, or she's seeing shaggy, or she leaves or something, or the man is beating her or abusing her domestically, it's typically or usually women that open WhatsApp group to help her and take her out of that situation.
You're a married woman,
yeah,
and you're cheating on your husband. The girl that introduced you to the man that you're cheating on your husband with, we gossip about you. Yeah. But you're a married man and you're cheating on your...
Nothing happened. Lip seal.
The thing is, it's because,
and the women
know anybody. I'm just saying that when women want to do their own, needs to pain. Because tell me why Offset has been sleeping around all these years, nobody answer him. But then Cardi B now carried this baby allegedly to go his dead brother.
And he cried.
You know, that takes the cake and the wedding along with it.
Yeah.
Yo, so you like okay, so we get this.
So when this, Offset is okay, when his card is not proper.
No, with his baby in how
when he was in, he didn't know.
I'm just saying that women will use to pain
because I don't understand why.
Please, it's healthy for pregnant women to have sex anyway.
Whether with the
other people inside of
if they had a break, if they were on a break,
it just feels bad.
If they were on a break,
this is not for me.
Okay, guys.
No matter how you look at it, it's wrong.
All right, guys, please let us know in the comment section if you feel that polygamy is really accepted but not being accepted, but not openly, right? You think that women are or have accepted polygamy because who are these women? Silently, because who are these women that are
different girlfriends outside marriage?
Who are these women that are still chasing after their husband's side chicks? Yes, so have they accepted it? Will you be accepting or be sharing your man or your woman? Anyways,
I want to ask you: are you a side chick currently to like anybody?
No, why?
Okay, just curious.
Oh, what if I was?
Nothing. I just wanted to know because you're a girl talker. You say it, but I'm just.
curious. Okay. No, I just I'm experienced in that.
Or you've been a side chick?
Yeah, so please make sure you drop your comments. We'll be waiting for that conversation because the way it is, we might all need to be sharing, the same partners at some point.
I'll find my own partner.
Amen. The man of your dreams. All right, bye. Thank you, guys. The girl talker is going to continue talking. Thank you. Bye. Yeah. See, not you finding.
For coming.
You talk about you finding your own man as you are finding. I will find